And we live.
Yo, what up with it?
Welcome back to the Third Coast.
What's good? Your number one spot for everything entertainment.
Everything.
What's good, fellas? How y'all week been doing?
We've been great.
Yeah, how was everybody's Christmas?
How was Christmas? Christmas was lovely.
Yeah, for sure. That's good.
I definitely ate too much.
I don't think I ate enough. Like, I felt like I didn't really have like a really good like meal. Like, yeah, my people cook, but like, I don't know. This year I just ate all sides, which is really like, I don't know. Am I becoming that person who just don't really eat a lot of food at Thanksgiving just because it's there? I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it this year. I was like, oh, I'll take some sides.
I can't say the same. I ain't good.
I didn't eat any main course meats.
None.
Wow.
I went straight macaroni and cheese, yams, green beans, rice, okra with like sausage in it.
Wow.
And I think that might have been it.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I ate. I only had one plate. I only went for one round. And I think even with desserts, I still got desserts. I packed up to go. They're just sitting there. I'm not really. It might not even get ate, to be honest with you.
That's how you feel?
Bro, I just haven't been in that mode of like, beforehand, I'd be like, ooh, lemon pound cake? Cool. Let me give me a couple pieces. One's been more than enough. Well, it's like my metabolism slowing down, or not too sure.
Okay.
How was y'all's? How was the family, Dan?
Yeah, it was nice, man. It was
What time the kids have you up?
About like 8:30.
Thanks to the mic.
8:30.
Yeah, about 8:30.
That's you know what, that's respectable.
Right?
They got some sense. Mm-hmm. I had some people tell me they were up at 6 a.m.
Nah, luckily that was not us.
6 a.m. I said, oh nah, that's no. Let's go back to sleep. No, ain't no way. I don't even think I got up that early as a kid growing up. Like 7:30.
Like 7, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Sound about right.
6? No.
How late would y'all manage to stay up till?
On Christmas Day?
I stayed up late one time.
I stayed up late one time because it's just hard, bro. Because like the anticipation be there, and then like I start to get sleepy around 1, 2 o'clock.
It's hard for me to go to sleep. What? I was definitely the person all the song. Yeah,
you see how I am now.
Well, that's fat.
Yeah, no. I tried it 1 year because I was looking for Santa Claus. That's when I still believed in Santa Claus. And he ain't show up.
Yeah, I'm usually playing the game, and then by the time I get done playing the game, I'm like, all right, I'm a little tired. Lay it on down, turn on Toonami. Which RIP? Did y'all see Cartoon Network? All those old shows are now being archived. No more coming on regular television. Like that Toonami Cartoon Network brand is going away.
What's it going to be replaced with?
We don't know. It's dead though. No. Which is sad, bro, because that introduced me to a lot of new art forms in terms of manga, science fiction, Marvel,
For sure.
like all of that. Like I would run home in the afternoons just to catch Toonami because I knew. Because I always like animation and cartoons, but I never liked the kiddie side of it. I always liked the more serious undertone, like, hey, let's go kick some butt. Versus, oh, yeah, let's go on an adventure. Woohoo! Type deal.
Right.
So, bro, coming home in the afternoons, be able to watch Dragon Ball Z, Visions of Escaflowne, stuff like that really kind of nabbed my attention at an early age. So to see that kind of go away, I hate that for the younger generation, but I feel like anime now is much more bigger and mainstream than it's ever been. So I don't think that's going away, but at least having that medium to be able to see that was dope to see.
And now I agree. Like catching Flashes of Zoids when that was on there.
Zoids. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a good one.
Dragon Ball, staying up to catch Dragon Ball Z, Trigun. Yeah, Cowboy Bebop.
Classics.
Yeah, man. Just
do you guys still have? Do you guys have Crunchyroll by chance?
absolutely.
So if you go to Crunchyroll right now, they gave you a wrapped version of. You know how Spotify does like a wrapped 2024 year for you. Crunchyroll does it now for you as well. I did mine, and I was a little disappointed. Maybe because I feel like I've seen so much, I don't leverage that platform anymore. But it said I only had about like 364 hours of anime watch. I figured it'd be way more than that. When I thought about it, I was like, that sounds about right. A couple of shows a day. Makes sense. So now they're talking about when people post theirs like online, like on Twitter and stuff. You'd be like, the Ultimate Nerd has like over like 2,000 hours watched for the year. Medium Nerd, like all these like listings, and be like, you can't comment on a show unless you have this many hours. Like it's kind of funny, but it's kind of dope at the same time to be able to look at those statistics. Like I forgot I went back and rewatched all of Dragon Ball Z this year. That was one of my top most watched shows for the year. Forgot I even did that. Kingdom was another show. Was my top show for the years. Which for me, the whole series was pretty dope, especially season 4. But be able to experience that for the first time. But if you have Crunchyroll out there, fans, listeners, go check out that feature. If you scroll within like your main home app, you'll see your 2024 wrapped, and it'll give you all the breakdowns. Really, really dope.
That's what's up, bro. I'm definitely gonna check that out because I'm curious. But I know it's a massive slowdown. Like pretty much once I took my break from One Piece, Crunchyroll ain't been seeing me, bro. I mean, not my break, well, the break. But yeah.
Well, then you also got Hulu now too. So like between Hulu, Crunchyroll, and Netflix, like I watch Don, but like I split my watch time between Netflix and Crunchyroll, because some days they'll get it earlier, or it'll be like a week I missed the episode. I'll just catch it up on Netflix. So I'm already on it watching another show. So I mean, I wish they would take that into consideration, but it's kind of hard to track all that info. So have y'all seen the latest on Travis Hunter as well?
I know you was going to bring that up. Bro. I was literally in my head like, this nigga Ryan finna bring up Travis Hunter.
You already know.
You know what's funny? I've sent you stuff, but here's the kicker: I haven't even been. I've sent it off the rip of it's crazy because this is proof that the phones listen to us. Cause remember, I was like, "What happened?" I didn't know, and then all of a sudden, I'm getting alerts for stuff that's like 3 hours fresh, 7 hours fresh. It's like, oh, this is wild. And then I send it straight to you. And I've just checked out the headline, looked at the first 5-10 minutes. But yeah, ridiculous, bro. Yeah. New developments.
So you're talking about where she left him on red in the DM and he got at her brother. And her brother was like, you know who this is?
Exactly. Do you know who this is? Now me and her brother are really cool now. I'm like, bro, you sound stupid. Like, how do you... What's even crazier, I seen a video where they was talking about how Dion was being talked about for bringing Brittany Renner to campus to give a speech and to be like, watch out for these women. They're really good at, preying on you young guys. And like he brought her there to deliver a speech. But look at Travis Hunter now. And they dude backs up off the video. Dog is hilarious. But I feel for the young man. I hope everything work out. Just, brother, open your eyes, big dog. That's all I gotta say.
Do you really hope it work out?
To be honest, bro, I don't care if they love each other or not. What I care about is seeing a young black man about to come into a lot of money, and I don't want him to be pulled out of the rug, pulled out underneath them, or him fumbling it because of a female situation. That's really what I think everybody's concerned is. They don't really care if he love her. Like just like they want to protect him. Almost like that dude that's in the hood who everybody knows is gifted and athletic. They don't let him join no gang. They keep him out of the street. They try to curve it for him because they know he's gonna be the one to make it out. So I feel like as a group, as a people, like that's why so many people are speaking out on this subject because we see it. We've seen it played out before. And so, yeah. Crazy.
Gotcha.
Man. I was just listening. It's good talking. You guys sound great.
Yeah.
What you think? You think so, Ray? Or you think people just really care? Or something to talk about?
I think it's just something to talk about for most people. He's a hot commodity right now as far as, Heisman Trophy winner. Sure, high first round pick. One, if not two. And he has a girlfriend and things are coming out. And I mean, it looks a certain way. Like you can't deny that. Whether there's validity to any of it, that's between Travis Hunter, his girlfriend, and God. What is his girlfriend's name? I don't want to keep calling this young lady Leanne. Okay, that's between
Leanna or Leanne. One or two.
Oh no! See, I don't want to call her long name. See, this boy finna set me up.
I can tell you.
Well, Travis and his fiance.
Yeah, it's his fiance. That's being rude. Let me say it. It's Leanna.
Okay. So, that's between Travis, Leanna, and the Lord. Whether or not it's some fugazi stuff going on. I just, like I said in our last recording, they both need to be quiet.
That ain't happened.
Be quiet.
That hasn't happened.
I wish we were nationally syndicated because I feel like this is A1 advice, bro. If you just stop talking, people will move on to something else. Give it a week, give it a 2, give it a month.
I mean, bro, you got a brother that's coming out supposed to be nice.
Who, Travis Hunter? Oh.
Named Travis. Just Travis with a Y.
Is he playing football, basketball?
Football.
What is he?
Receiver.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Beyonce, I want the other one, dude. I need the other one. Give me 200. Oh man. Yeah, but I just feel like they should stop talking. Because the more they talk, the more it's gonna give people something to talk about. And then the more it's gonna bother him. Because then I saw a video of him dancing and people was like, Travis seems unbothered by, blah, 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 blah. So it's like, bro, you was on your way out. He was on his way out. He was like the, when you're driving a plane in the movie and the rocks are closing in. It's like, you can make it.
I mean, just imagine next year when he in the league and he going against the DB. Bro,
So, that's a good question. What position do you think he'll play?
I think he's gonna play both ways.
I think if you're smart, you continue to hone him to play both ways. Because if I'm the GM, like I own the team, right? So I'm thinking dollars.
Right. Maximum value.
This is a hot commodity.
Yep.
You can come see Travis Hunter play both sides of the ball. Oh man.
And then you only paying him one time. It's not like you paying
on
a rookie. It's not like you paying for a top end receiver and then also paying for a top end DB.
Right.
You paying for one guy, probably at 2/3 the cost of that you would have been paying for two.
But
and he plays, and he can even put in packages from the play come in on offense. You don't have to play every single
snap,
down on offense.
But
you can pull him out. You go 12 personnel.
Think about this. Think about if Travis excels at it. and when it's time for that contract to be written.
How much he better bring them dollar signs. You better bring them dollar signs. I need to get paid like the top. Yeah, how do you compare that? Do you say the top
receivers
receiver?
normally make more, right? So give me top receiver money plus.
Plus half of DB money?
I wouldn't say that high. It's just gonna be the highest receiver ever. Type shit.
I don't know, bro. You might see that's what's gonna shake the market up. Because if he goes in as a top D, if they pay him as a DB, because he's probably gonna get more snaps at DB than he is at receiver. For sure.
Yeah.
You think so?
For sure. Because you gotta think about it.
I say it depends on where he goes.
If he go, they got him going to the Patriots. So Patriots like to run heavy tight ends. So a lot of times you'll have two tight ends, two backs, or two tight ends, a single back. That means you'll have two receivers or a single receiver set. So he's not going to be every single offensive play. Like Colorado, they ran 3 wideouts.
But I feel like if you bring him in that way on offense, it's too tall tale unless you're just gonna run him as a decoy on most of the plays. It's like, oh, Travis is in the game. Travis is probably gonna get the ball.
Well, I mean, sometimes he'll get the ball. Sometimes you can run.
But that's what I'm saying.
You can both. You can do it both, but it all depends on the situation. Because like it just depends on the offense that you're running. But if he goes to a tight end heavy,
I guess that would draw the defense in too as well. Yeah.
You put him to the single receiver side.
Yeah.
And you got two tight ends and two backs in the backfield. Either you gonna run heavy play action, or you gonna give him the ball and let him go. And you got one like it's a lot of different things you can do with that.
Run the tight end.
Versus at Colorado, they stayed with 3 receivers on the field, so one of them receivers is gonna be Travis. Whether he playing the slot, the X, what is he? You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I think he's gonna get more play at DB because he can even play the nickel if he needs to. If you already got a stout DB, he can come in and play the nickel because he got the speed, he got the size. I mean, think of him as Jalen Ramsey when it comes to like a DB. He long and rangy. But he gonna get paid. Shador gonna get paid. Cam Ward that's the first 3 picks of the draft. What order? I'm not too sure, but I think Shador's going 1. Shador's gonna be a giant. And then just depending on what the Raiders do. They can go get Trav, or they go get Cam Ward.
Who Raiders got a quarterback right now?
They don't have a quarterback. They need one bad. And they just fired their head coach. So, you know, you can go get a tool, but do you make a trade and try to put Trav and Shador together? That would be that would make some noise. But it's all we'll see. Still got time. Still got the bowl game to go. So
When do they play that? Tomorrow?
they play. I think it's tomorrow. Yeah. The Alamo Bowl.
Yeah.
They in San Antonio. Good old San Antonio. But yeah, you saw where he bought insurance for all the seniors playing in the bowl game.
Yeah.
It's very rare that happens.
Sick.
So they get hurt, they still insure. Because a lot of times kids will sit out of these bowl games, especially if they're not playing for like the national title game, because they already know they're going to the league, why risk injury. There's been times in the past where people did get hurt, and it did hurt their draft stock. They still ended up going to the league, but it's nice gesture that he did that. I was surprised he did, but hey man, that's how you get the top people in football to come to your school. They already got the top quarterback next year. To go ahead and get in there early. So it's gonna be a good season. You saw Michael Vick, new head coach, Norfolk State.
Yeah.
Deshaun Jackson, new head coach. And another HBCU, Delaware State.
Really?
Yes. Delaware State. Deshaun Jackson.
Okay.
So yeah, man, they HBCU too. So we're seeing a new wave of players getting an opportunity where times in the past it's been, recycled people or people who coached under certain coaches, where now it became like a buddy system. They don't go hire actual NFL talent, actual people who know somewhat of what they're doing because they played in the league. I'm not saying that,
it's about the staff.
Exactly. They're gonna get NFL guys in their program.
Yeah, it's about that. They know people.
Yep.
That's dope.
Transform their program, get people in, show them how to do it right. Because that's what most kids want to see. Like, what are you doing? That what makes you different from them? Well, we have such. Like BYU, how they were able to get AJ Dynasco, that top player in high school right now, for like $7 million on the NIL deal. BYU, it's not even a basketball school, but their whole staff is ex-NBA coaches. You know, they redid their whole facility, put money into that. So it's a new day and age, man. You got the head coach at University of Miami. He resigned. He stepped down. And they asked him why. He said, the moment we found out that we weren't going to the Final Four last year, I had 8 players to tell me that they were going to put their name in the portal. He said right then and there, he said, I'm done. Because you're recruiting every year to have a team versus having that same team, 2 to 3 years in a row. Now you're competing every single year to keep top talent, and you still got to pay. So it's like it's a free agency market. But I'm glad for the young boys to get paid. I wish I was coming out of school now. Shoot, give me a couple $100,000 to come to your school. Yes, sir.
Aw.
Oh, no. That was a mistake.
Speaking of coaches, did you see that the Sacramento Kings fired?
I did. You saw what Michael Malone said? Head coach at Denver.
What did he say?
Oh, he went off. So after their game, he was like, yeah, guys, I'm not really big on Twitter and social media, but one of the coaches did mention to me that Mike Brown was let go today. And 2 things immediately that occurred to my attention was the timing of it all. Yeah, they were on I think it was like a 4 or 5 game losing streak, but, they had been struggling. And I understand that, those are some things to kind of difficult to overcome. But Mike's been a really good coach in this league, so I would give him the benefit of the doubt. He said the second thing was it didn't surprise me because of who the owners are. These are the same owners that fired me. So I'm not surprised that they fired Mike. And I'll just leave it at that. Got up and walked off. I was like, damn. But they did. They did fire Mike Malone. And he went and won a championship a year later with Denver. He fired Mike Brown after Mike Brown won Coach of the Year last year. So, yeah, man, these organizations...
Who fired Mike Brown?
No, the Sacramento Kings.
They just fired him.
They just fired, but last year he won Coach of the Year.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so like a lot of times it's not even the players or the coaches, it's management and how they're managing these teams and who they're hiring, who they're bringing
Very
in.
impatient.
Being, like it's crazy. Like same thing happened with Masai Ujiri that year. Dwayne Casey when he won Coach of the Year. The Toronto Raptors fired him. Fired him. I mean, yeah, they ended up getting Nick Nurse and they ended up winning the championship, but like
that had nothing to do with the
coach. It had nothing to do with him. He had literally just won Coach of the Year.
Circumstance.
It was
after circumstance.
You got injuries to worry about.
Yeah,
like it's a lot of different things.
Did KD when he came back in the playoffs and then tore his Achilles again? He was in the back
doing all that. All right, let's go. Yeah, that's when he messed it up.
That was terrible.
Yeah, man.
But that's why they won, because KD went down again. Otherwise, they're going to get stumped again.
But man, then the Rockets lost today. Had no business losing that game. Up 13 with 3 minutes to go. Like, I hope Ime got into them today about that. No reason we should have lost that game. Zero.
Shingun got to hit your free throws, my boy.
No way we should have lost that game.
Got to hit your free throws. And I know it's like, yeah, people will say that. Well, there were other things that led up to that point. Like, nah.
Hit your free throws.
You got to hit your free throws. In crunch time, you got to hit those.
That's when it matters.
We only
most.
lost by 1, and you missed 2. Like, we had a chance to tie the game. No, I'm sorry, go up 3 before he hit that 3-pointer. And Shingun missed that second free throw. That was the second miss he had missed. Like, he had just got to the line to play before and went 1 for 2. Like, that was so frustrating, bro. And I'm sitting there playing. I started messing up because I was like getting upset.
Bro, I literally I turned my head. So I was like, I know we're not about to lose this game. Whew. Wow, we lost the game. And why was Tate in the game? Why didn't we call a timeout?
Bro, I don't know. And they couldn't get a playoff on the last play.
Call a time. We had a timeout.
And then they still trying to run through Şengün.
Şengün, like I love Goonie, but Goonie shouldn't be taking the ball from the 3-point line for the last shot of the game. That should be a pick and roll. It's a pop. That should be the secondary. That shouldn't be the first.
Play.
Should not be the first action. First action should either be Fred not Fred, but Jalen wasn't even in the game at that point in time. So you try to get an action, you get a quick bucket. If not, call out that screen, pick and roll, pop, and then move off of that. The whole defense was set. It was staring down Şengün. So it don't matter if anybody made any particular type of cut, it was going to be covered. So at that point in time, it was ugly basketball. Ugly. Ugly. Speaking of basketball, did y'all catch your Christmas Day games?
I did. The only one I didn't watch was 76ers and Boston, which apparently also was a good game.
It was a great game.
Like, it was just a day full of great games. Like, and you normally don't get that in the NBA. Like, normally, like,
A blowout.
somebody will get blown out or but no.
One good game, but the first 4 games were excellent. That last game, I don't know if it's because of fatigue, the food, Christmas Day.
Who played? Who's that?
It
Phoenix
was
and,
Katie and Denver.
That was a good game.
It was okay game. It wasn't as good as the other games.
It came down to the wire again. That was good. That was a good game, bro. KD went off.
The Dallas game was good, even though Luka got hurt. Early,
they almost
early
came
on.
back.
Wemby kind of went off, even though I can't stand Wemby.
When he went off, he had crazy numbers.
But that's not the highlight of the day for sports and entertainment.
You got something for us?
Oh, our very own, Beyonce.
Oh, Cowboy Carter.
Cowboy Carter performance of halftime. Did you guys catch it? Or have seen it?
I'm just baffled by the fact that this wasn't even referred to as the Texans game. We ain't talking the Texans L.
We're not going to talk about that.
We're not acknowledging that. You heard what I said. You heard what I said. Like, the amount of women that went to that game that I know just for the Beyonce part is crazy.
But you know what's wild and why I'm mad at myself? Because we had the schedule. We had access to those tickets before Beyonce was ever announced. We should have just committed to it. Like, Christmas Day, we going to the Texans game.
Yeah, we talked about it.
I mean, we would have had a treat. Like, and we get Beyonce, and we didn't have to pay the outrageous hike.
Right.
Well, the tickets did go up when that thing announced.
That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying.
See, Faith got in early. She had bought tickets before she heard Beyonce was coming. I heard her boyfriend was going to go. Then Beyonce was announced.
And she was like, even better.
Lucky me. So, yeah, lucky you.
Like, I seen Instagram chicks.
No, I still haven't been to a Texans game.
Lord.
Really?
Never been. I want to go so bad.
Been to one.
Maybe a playoff. Maybe if we get, we're definitely in the playoffs. So
We're in the playoffs, but
go to a playoff game.
it's not looking too good.
So what do you think our problem is, bro?
Bro, it's a lot of things. I think Bobby Slowick got to go. Our offensive play
He was
calling.
doing so well at first, though. He did so well last year.
I mean, it's easy to do well when you got Joe Mixon in the backfield, Nico Collins, Stephon Diggs, Tank Dell, CJ, like a full arsenal. When you got a full arsenal, a lot of people can beat their one-on-one matchups.
Now we don't have an arsenal.
Now you don't have an arsenal, so you have to draw up people open. You have to scheme things, and that's where your real genius come out as an offensive coordinator. If you can't do that without the weapons, then bro, what are you doing? That's like me taking a gun to a knife fight and being like, oh, I'm always going to win 10-0. But as soon as I give you a knife, you losing 1-9. Like what? Like come on, bro. So I think he got to go. We got to switch that up. We got to draft some offensive linemen or get somebody else up in there, bro, because CJ is spooked. He can't get anything clean off anymore. He's trying to get it out quick. Our receivers are good. Not too much worried about them. I mean, Tank gonna be out for the next year or two, depending on how he bounces back from surgery. We still got Woods. We still got Nico. We still got Diggs, who I think we should pick up that option for. Outside of that, I think we'll be good. But that offense has to get fixed. Has to. Defense is great. No complaints. But that offense
Well,
is...
say Lamar carved up that defense. I don't know.
Hey, bro, it's Lamar Jackson, bro.
I know, but
He's about to be a 3-time MVP there,
You
bro.
think he's gonna get it over Josh?
I think he is.
Who the Bills play Sunday?
They all play. Yeah, they play Sunday.
Let me look. Oh my god.
Yeah, bro, he beat Vic's rushing record. And got like 40, almost close to 40 passing touchdowns. Like, that's insane.
Bro, we got Saturday games.
Yeah. It's the end of the season. Last 2 weeks.
Chargers, Patriots, Bengals, Broncos. Oh, nightcap's gonna be funny. And Cardinals, Rams.
Oh, Bengals, Broncos.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's going to be hilarious. Nightcap. Well, them pancakes are delicious. I'm sorry.
Okay, Sunday the Bills play the Jets.
Ugh.
So the Bills gonna get a dub, but let's see
That's
how
a
Josh
dub.
Allen plays.
That's a dub. That's a dub.
Cowboys play the Eagles. Oh, that's interesting. Giants playing the Colts. Colts gonna get them a dub. They're gonna move to 8-8. What are we?
Bro, we playing in a wild card. We got the worst record out of all the leading division. So we'll be the
We're
wild.
9-6 right
Yeah,
now.
we're gonna be playing the wild card. So the fourth best team out the AFC will be playing. Right? Yeah, the fourth best team. Fourth and fifth. Because one seed gets off. 2, 3. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, and then the wild card. We'll be playing the wild card game.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
So I know one thing I was thinking about. Maybe we could recap some of our top moments of 2024. It's like, what was some of your most memorable?
Oh, I know off the bat.
What you got?
Calling the Rings of Power. Making my predictions on Rings of Power. And coming in clutch
I enjoyed
several times.
Gear 5 of Luffy.
I was about to say I
Gear
gotta
5
go.
Loof?
I gotta go One Piece.
Yeah,
Gear 5 Loof?
that whole Wayno wrap up was beautiful.
For sure.
Okay, I can
That
go.
was in my top.
I can go with that, even though it kind of happened last year.
What would get movie of the year?
Movie of the year?
Movie of the year. That's tough.
What movie? Like, are we talking about like cinema? Like came
We're
out of movie
talking-
theaters
we're
or like
talking
Netflix?
Netflix still
Hulu.
counts on a movie. Yeah, it's whatever. I would think that would have been a lot easier for me, but it's not.
Nothing really jumps off the page for me.
Nothing for me either. It's
Nothing really comes out. What jumps off the page for me is a series, TV series.
from.
You activated my phone when you said series.
No, not From. I wouldn't go with From.
What's that?
I would go with Penguin.
Penguin.
I would go with Penguin.
I think I would have to go agree with you on that.
Like the one I enjoyed the most watching
Yeah.
from week to week, like anticipation, it would probably be Penguin for me. Penguin was so X-Men was good too,
Not nearly as exciting as Penguin.
but it had the hype. It had the hype. X-Men had the hype, bro. X-Men had the hype.
Maybe my memory a little hazy. I mean, I remember being excited, but it didn't feel the same. Like, I think it's like, oh, new episodes out. Oh, okay, I'll get to it. Like, I believe I've said that. Penguin, no, it's like, oh, I got time. Oh, I'm putting on Penguin. Like, it wasn't a discussion. Unless I was trying to save it so like my memory was fresh for a recording or something. That's the only other instance.
Nah, bro, X-Men was dope. That was just as dope as Penguin. I mean, I really enjoyed 97.
Okay, so I would have to say
Move your mic down.
that I probably enjoyed Demon Slayer more than X-Men 97.
Ooh. See, now I got to put it in categories.
Okay, so because you want to do anime, then you want to do live action.
Yeah. Because we started off with the series, right? So like, if we talk about like,
okay, so if we talk about series, I'm gonna say Rings of Power.
oh, that's a good one.
I mean, Penguin is a good choice as well. I wouldn't fight that one, but for me,
For you,
just because it was a continuation of something. So it was like I had been anticipating this
to come out.
and I got what I was anticipating. And
It actually delivered.
Yeah, versus like, oh, I don't know what I'm getting. Oh, that was a nice surprise.
Okay.
So I wouldn't fight Penguin, but just for me,
You would go with Rings of Power?
yeah, just getting that reward for my patience.
If you had to choose disappointing series.
Acolyte.
For sure. Without a doubt.
Ooh,
Between that and Tomb Raider.
I was going to go with Invincible.
Ooh.
Really? You were disappointed?
Plot twist.
That was the storyline.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Season.
like, it was disappointing. Like, I wanted
It
to
was
see
disappointing,
more.
bro. We only got 4 episodes.
Yeah.
No, it was more than 4 episodes.
He's talking about of anything that really, like, any movement. Right? That's what I mean.
Because we got the first 4 episodes last year. And then we got the last 4 this year.
Oh, I see what you mean. They split it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was like, why?
Yeah, no, I mean, Acolyte for me still.
Acolyte was absolutely trash.
You know what? It wasn't trash.
It was trash.
The story was trash.
It was so trash they canceled it.
The story was trash. The action was
Was cool.
sparse, but I enjoyed it.
Sparse. Now, anime of the year.
That would be.
I would have to go Demon
One
Slayer.
Piece.
One Piece.
One Piece without a doubt. Wano is just God tier.
Yeah, as good as Demon Slayer is, the story is
Jujutsu
pretty.
Kaisen is up there.
The story is pretty cut and dry with Demon Slayer, though. Like there are some intricacies that we don't know about that we're learning about on the way, but for the most part, like the way, I don't know. It's like he finds a struggle. He overcomes it by unlocking a new portion of himself. And then he does the same thing over and over again.
Luffy does the same thing.
No.
He goes to an island, finds somebody.
That's grand picture though. The intricacies of it is like it's way more vast.
Of course.
That's what I'm saying.
It's 2 different world building in One Piece is unmatched.
That's what I'm saying.
But just because world building is unmatched doesn't mean it had the best season in terms of popularity, in terms of everything.
So
Jujutsu Kaisen did numbers.
What compared to Wano?
Jujutsu Kaisen Shibuya arc.
That's a more popular anime though. But just a lot of people that don't like One Piece.
But what I'm saying is you have to get outside of just the story. Like the storytelling in One Piece is great. The world building is great. But you just can't compare that alone to other
That's
animes.
exactly what we have to do though, because you have to pick the anime of the year. So I'm sorry that One Piece is so great. I'm so sorry.
It's not, bro. I'm telling you.
It really is, though.
I'm telling you, it's not.
Literally, I don't like.
You just said it was.
I don't even think there's anyone that doesn't like One Piece. There's only people that haven't seen it yet because they're intimidated with how many episodes and all that.
True.
But most people, once they pick it up, it's like, oh, this is amazing. Or they get through that ugly phase, Sorry, season 1 through 3. But
Anime of the Year 2024, Crunchyroll. Nominees: Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Chainsaw Man, Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Swordsmith Village Arc, Vinland Saga 2, Oshinoko. One Piece is not even in there. Guess who won it? Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2.
Okay.
Best continuing series. You got Attack on Titan,
Amen.
Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, One Piece,
Critics aren't always right.
Spy Family, Vinland Saga 2.
Definitely agree with that. Rotten Tomatoes tell you
One
that
Piece.
every day.
Mm-hmm. Rotten Tomatoes have been wrong.
This is not Rotten Tomatoes.
I'm just saying. Critics aren't always
This is
correct.
Crunchyroll. All things.
So
But
are
you
you
gotta
just
think.
going off viewership?
This is not viewership. People vote on this.
But
Actual fans vote on this.
Crunchyroll fans voted on that.
Now, you don't have to be a fan of Crunchyroll. You can go to their website and vote. You don't have to be a fan of Crunchyroll.
I'm just saying.
You don't have to have an account with Crunchyroll. You go to Crunchyroll and you vote.
But who would
Just
know
like
to
all-
do that?
just
other
like
than-
All-Star voting.
Who would know to do that other than people that have Crunchyroll and are
A lot of
familiar?
people- bro, it's
and
like-
are familiar with the platform.
Bro, you're not. There's no way you're not familiar with Crunchyroll if you like anime. Just like there's no way you're not familiar with ESPN.
That's what
if
he's
you're
saying.
familiar with sports.
That's what he's saying. That's
Right.
what we're saying. So it was a you have to know about Crunchyroll, and if you know about Crunchyroll, you probably have a Crunchyroll because you watch anime, or you don't, and you know about Crunchyroll. But if you don't watch anime, you're not going to vote.
So
Here's the thing, too.
are you saying you don't validate Crunchyroll's opinions? It doesn't mean anything.
But Crunchyroll isn't the end all be all. Is
That's what
we're
I'm saying.
I'm not saying, but there has to be some sort of standard here, right?
That's
That's
fine.
personal opinion.
But guess what? Guess what?
That's where we're going.
Because you also have anime fan base. You have people that watch anime strictly on Netflix. I don't mess with Crunchyroll at all. I'm strictly Netflix. That's
true.
the only anime I look at.
That's true.
But Netflix don't put on an award show for animes.
I mean, that's
yearly.
fine. But then he's saying you have
That is that.
you have a crowd that's voting. That's not
Right.
worldwide. It's
It
a
is-
worldwide Crunchyroll crowd. It's not a worldwide anime watcher crowd.
Because even at this table, we have like 3 completely different
Also,
anime pool.
back to his point about people not being hip to One Piece. You can't lie, and a lot of people still sleep on One Piece.
Yeah, because of how long it is. People don't like how long
Right.
it is.
That's what I've
So
been saying.
so that affects the voting as well. Like I said, Jujutsu Kaisen is a more accepted anime. A lot of people watch that. So that's literally just a popularity vote. That's not to say this is better than this.
So what would you go by then if it's not if since you don't want to use popularity?
I'm going by storyline. I'm going by animation. I'm going by.
But that's all personal though.
Yeah.
Where then
so
do you start drawing the
so
lines for when you're
but that's
comparing?
what I'm asking.
Are you looking at
You
views?
just
I'm asking you. Are you looking at views? Are you looking at manga sold?
I'm answering the question. You just broke it down for us that One Piece has great storytelling. They have great story building. They have great this. So I'm asking you, compare it to Jujutsu Kaisen. Is the story of
Yes. Storytelling in Jujutsu Kaisen is great.
is it better than One Piece?
It's comparable to One Piece.
Is it better?
I didn't say better. I said it's comparable.
I would say
it's
no.
comparable. To
I would
One
say
Piece.
no.
Okay.
As another watcher who is also current, I would say no, bro.
Okay,
Because
what
I would
about-
say he's confusing like good with complex. It's complex as shit.
No, I'm not saying I'm not confusing the complex part because I
Okay.
know and the reason why a lot of people don't think Jujutsu Kaisen has a good story or a good written or a good world building is because it's complex and it's hard for some people to understand what's going on unless you were into the manga or you did watch some reviews or you actually paid attention to the show versus casually just watching it.
That sounds like a bad show. I'm just saying.
Okay, so then my next question: who has better world building, One Piece or Jujutsu Kaisen?
One Piece, absolutely. Without a doubt.
One Piece.
Okay. Now, what was the other category?
You said animation.
Who has better animation, One Piece or Jujutsu Kaisen?
Now there, I would say Jujutsu.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Okay. So now we're starting to see why Jujutsu Kaisen is popular.
And if you compare it to Demon
it has
Slayer, Demon
great-
Slayer has even better,
because it has great animation.
both better. But the
So
stories,
now, how much stock are we putting in animation versus world building and storytelling?
a lot. Because I can't
would
watch something
say
that looks
this.
bad.
But One Piece don't look bad.
It did at one point. It did at one point.
That's very early on. We're talking about this year.
But
That
that's,
is-
so
that's
let's-
talking
a
about
valid
20
fact.
years ago. Animation.
No, that's not fair. We're talking about 2024.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. 2024 animation. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
2024 animation. I think Jujutsu Kaisen and Demon Slayer got them both beat animation.
Right, but it's not
but it's
bad.
the studio though.
But
Mappa did.
That's
great.
You got it better, right? I agree with you there. But what I'm saying is, One Piece animation ain't bad though.
It is not bad.
This year, it was not bad. So now, how much stock are we putting in the animation of these two?
A lot.
If we're comparing them,
A lot.
You can't. If one was good and the other one was just better,
That you can say the same with the world building.
But then that's-
One Piece
that's
was
two-
better.
that's
but
two
Jujutsu
categories
Kaisen
then.
is-
See, that was going to be my point.
It's the exact
was
same
I
thing
was
with
going to
story
say that if the world building wasn't up to snuff in One Piece, I would not have survived when it was bad. That's how good the world building is. So that means you have to lower the stock of animation.
you have to
we're
because
just-
you because
But
you
we're
watch-
only looking at 2024. Though.
Okay.
We're only looking at 2024. We're talking about the Wano art and him closing out and moving on to A-Head.
Yes.
That's the only piece that we're talking about. Yes,
Okay.
in the past, the animation was trash. Sometimes
And yet it was watched.
yet it was watched. But then the times were also different. Animation has vastly changed
And
since,
so have
since
they.
then. And they've caught up to speed a little bit. But when you compare it to other
I
shows
said
that
a
are,
little bit. I say they're sticking to their style and they're current with it.
well, they change the art style every chapter. I mean, every art, the art style changes. From Whole Cake, it was one art style. When it went to Wano, they changed the art style. They're gonna change the art style
For
again.
segments, but everybody still looks the same.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
That's what I'm saying. They're sticking to their art style, but they just become current. Everybody still looks the same. Like they didn't change anything.
they whitewashed Robin.
Well, that's true.
and-
They
and
did.
Zoro
They did
and Usopp.
light them niggas up.
They
They lighten them up. Gave them that
give
bleach.
I mean, even Thousand Year
Got
Blood
that MJ.
War animation was storytelling, world building.
What is this?
Bleach, but you don't watch Bleach, so you wouldn't really know. Thousand Year Blood War.
And I'm not going to lie. That start is rough, my boy.
What on Bleach?
Yeah.
the old style animation.
Oh,
but the
it's
storytelling
childish.
is
No,
Supreme.
It's a little childish, bro.
what? How far are you into it?
Bro, I've only gotten maybe like 6 episodes.
Oh,
in.
bro, you 6 up. He ain't even got his Shinigami. He probably just got him. When he goes to Soul Society, it's like maybe 15, 20 episodes in. That shit turns up. And then now you have the pleasure of going directly into like the other arc. So
Right.
you get to see everything, and I have to wait like a 10-year pause.
Interesting.
But I think the world building in Hunter x Hunter is
Yeah, they just didn't have. They didn't have anything this year.
They-
Animated.
they just released a new manga series.
Correct.
So
That's why I said the
it's gonna
manga
be-
came out.
next year. I hope to hear plans of them releasing.
But okay, so we argue anime. What's another category?
So then it was. We already knocked out live action series.
No, we didn't. But live action series, I had to get that to One Piece.
Oh, I did not think about
So we're
that.
thinking live action adaptations. Because
There's been plenty.
Rings of Power is a live action.
That's what I was saying. You already put in your bid for Ring of Power.
Yeah.
And you
No.
were saying
That's
between-
like regular series. I said Penguin,
right.
and then we
But
talking
those,
about
but those are technically live actions. So are we saying like live action adaptations?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, well, without a doubt.
Yeah.
It's the floor.
yeah. Live
With
action
everything.
adaptation.
What was that? Yu Yu Hakusho? That
Yu Yu
came out?
Hakusho
That
was
pretty
damn good too.
Oh, really?
You didn't watch it?
Oh, it's good.
Oh.
Yu Yu Hakusho was damn good, but I think One Piece nailed it out the park.
Okay.
Can't wait for
Even
season
Avatar,
2.
Avatar was good too.
I'm just curious how they can keep it
Avatar
up.
was pretty good.
Avatar: The Last Bender was really good,
Yeah.
really
I
good.
forgot
But-
that came out.
So I'm telling y'all, it's been some heat that came out this year. It just
That
happened
was
so earlier in the year.
That was early in the year.
Yeah, One Piece.
That was
Yu Yu
before we even
Hakusho.
started recording, I believe. Yep.
That came out, and then the other one, Full Metal Alchemist, came out with the live action adaptation. Parasite came out with a live action adaptation.
They did.
Death Note came out with a live action adaptation.
I thought that was old. That was new.
Was that the year before? Was that this year or was that last year?
Yeah, I believe that was last year.
Last year, Death Note?
Unless
it could have been last year. It could have been last year.
Okay. Because I'm thinking that there's more than one Full Metal Alchemist as well, if I'm not mistaken.
They released released two of them. They released one, I think, like a year or two ago. Okay. And then they released another one. I think it was the second half of it. I didn't watch it, though.
Because, the first one came out around the time that they did, is it Rurouni Kenshin?
Yeah. Did they do a live? They did.
They did.
Man, Rurouni Kenshin is so hard to get right, though.
They did. It was nice.
Was it good?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to watch it.
It was good.
That's going to be my watch.
It was epic, bro. Nah.
The legendary Patuse.
Bro, yes.
Did they get that nigga with all the bandages and all that?
I believe so.
I can't remember his name, but he was a badass.
I think that was in the third one, actually.
The legendary Patuse. I used to love Rurouni Kenshin.
Bro, I never gave the original a chance, but the movie got me starting it. No, for real.
Are you watching it now? Or
watching it now. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Watch it, bro. It's good. It's one of the OGs that's really, really good with like their the action sequences in terms of like how they played it out, drawing them.
Yeah.
And how they sequenced them. Really good.
Okay.
Really good. The sword play.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Oh, damn, that was a good one. It brought back so many memories.
Okay, I got a category. Hidden gem.
Hidden gem?
Cause there's two in my mind. One is definitely
got one,
from.
But I don't know if it's hidden, but I think it is because I didn't know about it. People I talk to don't really know about it.
Yeah.
From.
That's what I was saying. From
is definitely the one.
It's between From, and I think From is only ahead of Preacher because there was more From, but otherwise Preacher
has been really good.
It's been
really. I've been enjoying it. I'm on season 2 now.
I've said I would make a conscious effort to never say this phrase again. But it's a wild ride. Like, and I'm probably going to do a supercut of all the time. I'll say, yeah, it's a wild ride. Oh, it's a good ride. I was like, I hate when I have to listen to this. I hear me say that. But, yo, Preacher is wild. You never know what's coming up next.
What's coming next?
Yes, bro.
Like, what was the dude? The saint of all sinners, whatever?
Yes, bro.
He was a trip. Preacher. The people walked out with all them guns because they in Texas. Bro, I died laughing.
and just to think how early he comes around, right? So it's like there are Stranger Things.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
What?
And then even the angel being like homosexual. But it's Seth Rogen, bro. If y'all ever seen the movie This Is the End with Seth Rogen, the dude that plays on The Office, the black guy, I can't remember his name.
Is that the one where like they go on the news and keep telling people, but they don't believe it until the last minute?
No, this is when they go to James Franco house party, and like the end of the world occurs, the rapture occurs. And so they ended up being locked up inside James Franco's house trying to survive the end times. They come across Channing Tatum being chained up in like this dog thing, cannibals. The devil comes out to cut off the devil's dick. He gets set up. Bro, it's hilarious.
What?
If you've never seen it, bro, you got to watch. I have it on my phone downloaded. So anytime I get on the plane, that's what I watch.
On the plane, he says.
Human Torch has been leaked. All abilities.
Oh, from Marvel.
It has?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
wait, has the update come out yet?
No. It's a leak.
Blade's coming too.
Yep.
The leak. Looks dumb though.
Emma Frost and Jean Grey. are confirmed as well. Jean Grey's going to have a team up ability with Wolverine.
Oh, the loveness.
Okay.
He gonna get healed from her.
Jean.
That's
Already
Marvel
know.
Rivals, guys. If you haven't heard,
I wonder what direction their dialogue, because you know how like at the
They
start
be
of the
talking?
match. Yeah, bro. I wonder which direction they gonna go. Like they gonna go spicy or they gonna go.
Oh, he has a team up ability with Storm. Johnny Storm does, called Omega Fire. So Storm can. Oh, is this a video? It is. That's why. Okay, Storm. Storm can consume one of Human Torch's fire tornadoes into her ultimate to ignite her hurricane. Likewise, Human Torch can turn Storm's hurricane into a fiery hurricane with his ultimate.
So yeah, probably at the same time.
Oh man!
can y'all imagine they put Beast in there?
No, it's just a team up ability. So
No,
it's
I mean,
probably like if he's on the
map.
on the
Okay,
map.
okay.
Because same thing with Iron Man and Hulk. Like I don't have to do anything and just turn that joint on. Yeah, that's nasty.
It's a passive ability.
That is nasty. Let's see. His attack is a fire cluster launched forward a spitball of fire. His ult is Supernova, unleash shockwaves to deal damage to enemies within range. During skill activation, the flame field will transform into a fire tornado. Whew. Whew, this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
So Marvel Rivals.
But I sent it to y'all. Y'all can look at
yeah,
it.
we definitely gonna take a look at that.
Oh yeah,
Y'all still liking it?
for sure.
Oh man, I watched some pro gamers play it, and they're not good at all.
Huh?
I watched Tim the Tap Man play. Not good at all. Stick to Call of Duty, buddy. Nate Shot, saw you play, buddy. Stick to Call of Duty. It'll do you right. But there's a great feature. I don't know if you guys seen it or saw it yet or familiar, but you can actually watch replays of other people's matches. So like if you go to like the top 500, you can see all their recent matches and you can go watch every single match. So you can like study how they play, gameplay, how they use the character, things like that. Like, bro, it's pretty sweet. Like even like for content, if you want to do like content, you can look at like, I don't know, the top Star-Lord player and critique them or give out hints and be like, oh, this is what they're doing, this is how they do it. For like short form content or like, hey, gaming tips, you should take a look at such and such. This is a great way how to play. I don't know. It's a good another stream of content for those who are out there needing content for their channels or stuff. But we definitely be on there. So if you ever come on the pod, you know, we definitely gonna give out our usernames.
Yeah.
Y'all want to come on and team up with us. No stream sniping, you know what I'm saying? don't come in the group and just stand there at the exit, you know, at the doors, not do nothing. You know, we could use some tanks.
We definitely need a tank.
We definitely need a tank. We good on Vanguard and support.
Mm-hmm.
We need tanks. We got a 4-man right now. We need 2 tanks. We need a tank and a tank that can turn into a support. And we think we'll be good. We can run it. We can run all the way up to Diamond. We can run up to Eternity. And we can make some funds off of that.
Yeah, I saw that. Was it 15,000? Yeah,
We can start in tournaments, bro. We can do. I think I'm good enough, skilled enough to get up there. I think
Y'all
I
definitely cold.
we can get up there, bro. Because it's been a minute. Because when I was playing Overwatch, I was playing it like crack, and I cracked, top. So I know I could definitely do it in this. Matter of fact, it said silver was like top 65.47% of players.
Nice.
Silver 3. So I wonder what silver 1 would be when you get into the eternity. Like that's when it gets hectic. But yeah, what's crazy is I wonder how they base it. Do they base it on win loss? Do they base it on KO? Do they base it on accuracy, damage block, damage receive? I wonder what they use to critique.
Honestly, bro, I would think that it's everything plus your win rate.
But what if you get stuck on a sorry ass team, but you cold, like you not dying, you got hella
Win
damage?
rate. You at this level, you've networked and you play. I'm pretty sure the people you were watching, were they running? Well, anyone that was doing good, were they running with random?
No, they were running squads.
All right, there you go.
So we definitely.
And you see, this is a very team centric
very
game, bro. Like everybody play their role, it works out every time. But and don't miss your shots.
Yeah, strategy too. Like, I like games that have like a lot of strategy built into it. Mm-hmm. And this is definitely one of the ones where not only do you have to know your character, you have to know other characters and their abilities and what they can do, and to be able to time it, being able to recognize when your teammates have ults, when the other team is about to ult, just little stuff like that. Staying on the objective, slowly regenerate your health. So being able to use buildings and stuff to block line of sights to use as a barrier. Right. So yeah, just really learning how to play the game, man. I'm enjoying it.
Speaking of, I finally understand now because I remember when we was playing. Ray was like, "Bro, did you rebuild that structure?" I was like, "What?" He's like, "Oh, never mind." But it is based off of Loki's magic.
It is based on
That's what happens. I wonder, like, sometimes it happens.
In Asgard, yeah.
Yeah.
When you fight in Asgard, Loki's magic rebuilds it.
Yeah.
After a while.
Like, you have to be the character Loki to rebuild it?
No. It's just the stage. Yeah, it's just.
It's the stage itself. Okay.
Yeah.
But when I saw it for the first time, I was like, "Oh, dang, the boy Loki can
kind of OP then.
Conjure a building. Hold on.
That would be sick though. But yeah, I'm looking for a good third character, man. We got Loki in there. Got my Bucky, Winter Soldier. But yeah, I need a good third.
Yeah.
I want to be able to play as Wolverine.
I can't stand Wolverine.
I tried
Captain
it.
America.
I tried Wolverine. I can't do it.
Oh, can we send some hate to all the goddamn Iron Fist players out there?
Absolutely.
Yo.
Hate y'all.
Stop it, bro.
Stop picking him. Stop picking him because you can't aim. You can only lock on to one person. Like, they need to dial him back. He's too OP, dog. Like, I remember playing as Iron Man. I was trying to run away. I went in flight mode all the way up to the sky. He's over there. Pop, 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 pop. I'm like, bro, get this man off me. Him and Hella, I can't stand.
I ain't gonna lie. Hella. Just be on our team as Hella.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially with me as Loki, you know what I'm saying? We get that passive.
When she do her ult, bro, I'll be like, bro, it takes forever. Well, one, it lasts for a long time, and she does hella damage.
Yeah.
And then her life expands when she goes into ult.
I hide immediately. Between her and Scarlet Witch.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Scarlet Witch, I just get out the range.
Yeah, I hide immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just get out the range.
Or Killer.
No, I didn't even play with it.
Punisher's fun to kill. There's a lot of people you can cancel out ults with. Like, if you're playing as Punisher and you go into the turret mode, you can cancel out a lot of ults. So, like, Tim, the Shark, whatever the Shark, Jeff. You can cancel out Jeff's. You can cancel out Wanda's. Everybody's.
Like, literally, he starts to do it and you just pop your ult. Oh,
no, not your ult, your turret.
The turret.
Yeah, the turret is an ability that he has.
And yeah, I got you.
Yep.
Hey, what's the cooldown on that turret?
There isn't really a cooldown. You have so many. You have so much ammo that you can use. I think it's like 12 or 13 seconds once that ammo expires out.
That's what he's asking.
So yeah, so like when you pop it, you can use it. But once the ammo runs out, that's when it has the refresh occurs.
So what's the cooldown?
Like 13 seconds. Okay. So 13.
Yeah.
So I can pop it, unpop it, pop it, unpop it.
I was just about to say, so it's not.
So the cooldown starts once you run out of ammo.
Yes.
That is sick.
How much ammo do you get?
It's like 100, if I'm not mistaken, but it's not accurate. It's like I want to say burst fire, but it's not like Moon Knight where you go and go tink, or like Punisher when he has his gun, you get da 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 da.
Be messing me
It's
up.
like a star. It's like a Star-Lord gun, and the range isn't that far, so it's like pebble damage, but you get great defensive capabilities. But if you pop it at the right angle, right ledge, you can really hold some people down, make it really tough. Especially if you have like a what's Doctor Strange or a Groot.
You know what made me so mad, bro? Because I just knew it was about to be a clippable moment, bro. Punisher was posted up in his little turret. I had snuck behind him invisible. I was like, oh, this is going to be great. Loki. Got my little clones. I was like, okay, they all close enough. We're going to all backstab, start blasting. Spider-Man came and rescued his. Oh, I was so mad, dog. Oh. Yeah, man.
Terrible. Well, that's a fresh 30. Y'all ready to grind some gears?
Lego.
Let's go. Well, I guess I will go first. Man, I hate being told to do something when I'm already in the process. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, like my prime example, like when I get out the car, it's like a mental process, little mental checklist. Okay, got my keys. Okay, got my wallet. All right, got this, got that, got my vape. All right, bet. All right, cool. All right, everything's off. All right, good. Get out the car. I'll start to walk away. And then I lock the door. I hit it. Make sure I hear it a few times. Cool. We on about a day. But I do that in motion. But when I'm going through my checklist and it's like, lock the door. Like, what? I want to get to that. But it makes sense because as far as like mental process, it's like, oh, I use the door handle little touch feature, whatever. Like, okay, that's cool. That's not my process. I use the keys because I have pockets. I walk away. I pop a lot. I mean, it's a million other things. Just like, oh, okay, it's about that time. I'm going to do bath time tonight. Right as I'm getting them. Can't get in bath. Oh! Like, bro, like, I want my credit. You know what I'm saying?
I think that lock the door thing would probably send me over the edge.
Really?
Yeah.
Unlock the door?
Because am I stupid?
It was lock the door, but.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
am I stupid?
Right. Right.
Oh, did we get making this out the store yet? Are we still right here? You just want to give it a second? That would send me over the edge. Like,
And you know what sucks about it? It's like I've been open and honest. Like, okay, I'll try. And then it'll start. And then it's like, all right, it'll be playful. Then it start kicking up. It's like, I ain't gonna say nothing. But then the cycle continues after I like explode that one good time. And then we just start all over.
See, that's when you gotta just start exploding from jump. Oh, you must have forgot.
Bruh, send me over the edge, bro. It's a million things. But yeah, I just hate, I mean, it's not just, household responsibilities, it's at work. It's like, oh, okay, cool. This even got my name on it. I know this is my case. Hey, Dan, you mind working on that? Get that.
Yeah, sure. Let me open it up for you. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's already been marked.
Like, things are processed. I get people can't read your mind, but just grind my gears. Yep, that's all I got.
What grinds my gears? For those that have pets, you pretty much know how and when I have a dog, so you know when your dog needs to go pee or poop, they go about same time every day. This particular day, I take him out. He doesn't want to go because it's raining outside. So usually I have to go to a dry area that's covered or something. Today he decides I'm going to show him something. So I literally go put on a pair of pants, walk back out the room, And as I'm walking back into the second room, he's trying to walk out after laying fresh dookie all over the carpet. And he stops mid-stride.
That's disrespectful.
Looks up at me and gets the puppy dog eyes. Like, please don't be mad. Nah, Negro. You about to get it. Immediately grabbed him, threw him in the cage. Had to be at work in 30 minutes. I was like, I don't have time to clean this up. Let me close the door so it don't smell, don't get everywhere. I come back home. He's barking, trying to get out. Not happening, buddy. And it took several times to go over that stain to get it out.
Yeah, I see that look.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go back over it again.
Dirty.
This time in the living room. Because it didn't come up like I thought it did. So, yeah, he's had 2 accidents in the last 2 weeks. South the house. So, I'm
Time to fight.
very upset with him.
Time to fight.
Yeah, so dog shitting in the house. That really pisses me off because that's disgusting. I don't even do that.
I'm gonna keep mine short and sweet. Grinds my gears. It's people that try to use God to justify their carnal decisions. For example, if you prayed to God, say, God, looking for direction. Why would I gotta tell you to stop coming to church? Seems like you got something else on your heart that your flesh is bothered by. And so you're acting out of emotion. So yeah, just people that try to put God, in front of their carnal decision. Like, just, stand on 10 toes. You made the decision. You feel a certain way about something, and you want to go this route. Just, hey, don't be like, I've been praying, and I just feel like God is leading me to, like, okay. Right. Like, I haven't been able to tell that you've been distant for the past 2, 3, 4 weeks. Like, I noticed that. So, that's what grabs my gears.
I got so many thoughts on that, but we're not going to jump into that today.
We can jump into that.
We can talk about that off.
I feel like I know who this is about.
That's for the people that pay a subscription.
Oh, Lord, they love to lead with that.
But, all right, y'all.
All right,
Thank
man.
y'all for chilling with us again here on the Third Coast.
A hoe's final form is a religious one.
All right. Well.
Don't shoot the messenger.
And with that.
Hey, man. Y'all be safe out there.
Y'all be safe. Y'all be good.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everybody.
Man, 2025 gonna be crazy.
Yes, sir.
Turn it up.
Whether we like it or not.
Better than the last.
We gonna have some new stuff coming for y'all in the new year.
Yes, sir.
Check us out.
Hey, Ray's working a boy over there. I hear the sound effect.
Sound man, turn me up.